talk in the mainstream dance circle, the belly dance word is a bad word. Maybe it is better to just use the belly dance word, have them come there and be blown away by what is possible and
belly dancing with the belly dance.
To reclaim that word, so it is okay.
Did you send out to all the belly dance sites? We've informed them. I mean, what have we done with the actual infrastructure of the belly dance?
I've sent out the press release to the community in general, and then I have a list of about 700 or 800 email addresses. Just
right. Is that some of this stuff here?
Yeah, which those would be more people that actually submit videos.
You know, I'm also contacting some of the top teachers to say, who have you got? You know, who can you recommend?
My name is Tamerlan Dalal. I am a professional belly dancer.
The big project we're doing to build a dozen roses and be involved in that. Good. I watched you teaching. That was great. I was getting inspired myself.
Really? I could show you some of that if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was very impressed with what you were doing.
Thank you very much.
You know, we're building this, looking to build a troupe.
We'll be doing a tour across America, okay? But we need 12 girls, calling the Desert Roses. You know, I did the single with Sting and Cheb Mami, which was called Desert Rose, and that sort of popularized the kind of Middle Eastern music. We're sort of evolving the idea. We may be superstars of bellydance featuring the Desert Roses. Okay. So we'd have maybe the key people like Tamerlan and Amar and all that, who would be, really star dancers. But the troupe would be the 12 beautiful girls. And of course, 12, it's 12 roses. It's 12, for the calendar, we'd have a calendar, we'd have all that kind of stuff. So the 12 is the number we're looking for.
Oh, is this for sure, or are you just...
No, we're doing it. We're doing
it.
Yeah.
All right.
But we don't know who the 12 girls are yet. We've got 2 in Los Angeles.
So I may not be one of the 12 girls, or are you just traveling?
No, you may not be. If we find...
Somebody better than me?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But the main thing is that I want to put you on the list.
Okay.
Just make sure you'd be up for it. And as long as you're okay, then we're sort of done.
Yeah, that's nice.
So you'll be hearing.
So all you have to do is
way.
practice. Just practice.
Yeah.
What happened was there was this big upsurge in popularity. It became a fad. This how to make your husband a sultan, how to dance for your husband malarkey. And fortunately, when that passed, the people who stayed saw that there was a lot more to it. They wanted to know more. The dance became popular in little enclaves in a lot of different cities and places in America. They grew and put out other little tentacles that grew.
Every year that I had the studio, it got better and better. Then the singer, Shakira, she came out and she added some belly dancing to her routine. And that made it into the pop culture down here and also in South America. Then there was a television show. It was like a soap opera from Brazil. It was called El Clon. And people had clone mania. The main character was a belly dancer. I had to break down walls just to accommodate all the people that were coming from after watching that TV show.
They come from every country. They come from all economic and social backgrounds. And the classes are full, even with all that's going on politically and economically. Those classes are still full. They see something that they would like to emulate. They feel something that they would like to feel. And they don't know why they feel that way in this class, and they don't know what is being awakened, but they feel that something is being awakened.
I just turned 90, and they asked me, what do you do? What is your secret? I said, keep moving.
These women, some of them don't even start dancing till they're 50. Some of them have been told their whole life that they were ugly or too fat or too this or that, and wow, belly dancing gave them a whole new sense of self.
I teach about 6 different types of shimmies. The women who are too thin, you can't see it on them. And they're complaining in class, I want to see my shimmy, I want to see my shimmy. And I'm like, eat more cake, you know, thin is out. We will change the body image of women, one woman at a time in this class.
When women start belly dancing, they do feel empowered. And my husband says I've caused more divorces than any one woman he's ever seen. If my husband were to tell me I couldn't do it, he'd have to leave.
I try not to discourage her, you know. But, you know, it does wear on you some, you know, once in a while.
I've had the opportunity as a belly dancer to travel in the U.S. teaching. And the last place I was Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I've been all around now, and I have come to realize that pretty much every city has a belly dancing community. I guess it's just a really female art. Wherever there's women, there seems to be belly dancing.
Puerto Rico is one of the places that most people enjoy Arab music and belly dancing in the world.
Hey, thank you.
I'm here on the stage in Puerto Rico, in San Juan, where we've just seen 80 girls dancing from the Arabian Fantasy School here.
It's been growing, it's been growing, it's been growing every year, more and more and more and more and more belly dancers.
I have a class right now of basic and basic intermediate, and by 12:30 we'll be starting the class. Later on, you will see some of the dancers of Arabian Fantasy Musical Review. This is an audition that Mr. Mal Copeland is going to have today.
One of the things I hadn't really thought about at the time would be, suppose a whole bunch of them are 5'8", and then along comes one of them that's really good who's 5'2". It's going to look weird. I got to see who I'm dealing with, because there were 2 girls we saw in Puerto Rico who were tall-ish but fantastic looking.
So these are the girls that I'm talking about. Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, what's your name?
Lorna.
Lorna. How are you? Nice to meet you, Lorna.
Nice to meet you.
And your name is?
Carol.
Caron.
Carol.
Caron.
Carol.
My concern is with Miles and the other men in the office is that it doesn't turn into a beautiful women parading around dancing half naked on a stage.
Well, in their case, I was more impressed with their look. I didn't really get a chance to get into the depth of their dance, but they definitely looked good and would be perfect.
Belly dancing originated as a woman's art form, and it was danced among women, for other women, and many people say it started as a childbirth ritual or as childbirth preparation.
You know, within families, it's a dance that women passed on to women, mothers passed on to daughters. You know, once that got to the stage, that kind of created the problem. Of the more oppressive societies, it is okay to see the dancer on stage because it becomes the other. So she's no longer this, you know, organic, homegrown dancer dancing in the living room at the parties. She becomes something separate.